Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, February 22nd, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is my evolution is right on time. And we are in our first evolution day of Sun and Pisces, but we're going to come back to that. I always like to, on Mondays, give kind of a brief week overview, things to look forward to, right? This week, one of the big things, we're building into a full moon. So we'll have a full moon Saturday, really early Saturday, like 12 a.m. Saturday. So we're going to be building into the full moon energy. We have one planetary shift. We'll have Venus moving out of Aquarius, so slowly and surely. We're releasing some of these electrical mental vibes and digging more into the water, digging into this Piscean energy. So Venus into Pisces definitely has that roomy vibe, matching beauty and pleasure and love and our worth with oneness with the universe. So I love Venus in Pisces. So we get to explore that realm starting on Thursday. For that, this may be a little fiery, and yet the feeling around it feels powerful and potent. So we're building into a trine, which is a supportive, favorable alignment, cat incident. Lucci, get out of the plant. Lucci. She's like, this bamboo looks mighty tasty. Jojo, Lucci is eating your plant. She's not stopping for me. She's like, no, you're not going to come get me. I know you're busy right now.
She very much is in naughty mode.
She's very naughty right now. Anyway, so speaking of empowerment, Wednesday, favorable connection between Mars and Pluto. Now, Mars and Pluto, when they come together, can be kind of explosive. Mars is that young force. It's action, it's aggression. It can also feel that frustration. And so if we take the Mars frustration and take it with like the Plutonic colonic, like, oh, we're going to bring all that stuff up, it can be kind of a intense connection. And yet what I'm feeling is Mars in Taurus really aligning with our personal worth, connecting to the empowerment piece of Pluto. So we're building into that. They're already within like a bit of a connection with each other right now, but we're going to be feeling that building. So you may have, I even have it in the cards, you may have peaks of that suppression, especially when it comes to your worth. As we need to face these things, facing it is part of the ultimate empowerment process. So if you're feeling the suppression, where do you need to empower yourself? Where do you really need to recognize your worth? So we're building into that. So be aware. Be aware of Plutonic colonic needing to plumb your pipes. I don't know what the right word would be, but like we're cleaning these energies out this week, with the peak of it happening on Wednesday. And yet, there's work that you can do. How can you feel empowered around that? So be aware of that, especially today with the revolution, evolution energy. You may feel some of that suppression energy, and this is part of your ultimate evolution, the revolution happening within yourself. So today we have the moon in Cancer, and I guess we should mention over the weekend when I was just doing the write-ups, we had Mercury go direct. Now Mercury is now direct, but it's still the third pass over the lessons, and sometimes I swear it is the third pass that can bring the most Mercury incidents up, because Mercury's like, you've had 2 passes over this. Are you going to get this? Are you going to get this lesson? So do be aware of that. With Mercury now direct, if all of a sudden technology is going haywire for you, what is your individual lesson? And, where is it also the Mercury mischief that you just have to be like, okay, this is part of the evolution. This is part of the revolution. This is part of the shift. This is part of the change. This is part of bettering myself. Do keep that in mind, because that's part of Mercury's agenda too. Like, come on. We can make things better. Moon is in Cancer, so we have very strong water energy, which again can feel kind of like soft and grounding compared to some of the electrical energies that we have been moving through. So Sun in Pisces, Moon in Cancer, we have them connecting. Daydreamy, very strong intuition and feelings. So if you get some spikes of feelings, that's the realm of the moon in Cancer. That's part of the action, part of the plan. So do be aware that may be coming up today. Moon in Cancer connecting to Uranus. We actually have Lilith hanging out with Uranus as well. So again, some of these triggers today, it's just stuff that needs to move through. Allow yourself to feel the feels and then move on. Now that Lilith piece always has a bit of potency to it, because I do feel like we are meant to be integrating our Liliths. And I'm hopefully going to be doing a Lilith, some Lilith videos soon to help explain that energy to, for people who have not heard me go into depth. But that Lilith energy, that connection to the soul, that can always be very triggering. So we may have some emotions come up around it. Again, the suppression card really fits there as well. But on a deeper level, how do you listen to that guidance? How do you honor that soul energy that is wanting to come forth and come up? So it's an overall easy-ish astro day, but there may be some of those, pokes and triggers to try to help shift. Keep coming back to finding that balance for yourself, that mental, heart-centered energy, connecting in. We have the Miser card, and that along with suppression. Be very aware of what you are holding on to and what is coming up to be released. Again, I have these cards together. Very potent. What is coming up to be released? We have the Miser holding on, and yet we have this Ripeness card. So what is coming up to be released? Chances are this feeds into the suppression energy and is keeping you from reaching this harmony. So what is being called to let go? Listen to that guidance. It is there with you. So besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.